everybody, today I'm packing up some orders for my customers and I want to make sure to include a sample of the apple butter frosting brick for them because nobody will have smelled it. There's no tester in my set, so I want to make sure that everybody gets to try it. So I thought I would share with you my process for making Scentsy samples. So here's everything I need to make my samples. I usually put my silicone sample molds on top of a cookie sheet because once I've poured the wax in there, it makes it really easy for me to transfer it to my fridge for hardening. I do that just to make things go a little bit quicker, and then I can get about the business of packing up my orders while those are hardening in the fridge. I will be putting cubes of wax right from my brick into my Pyrex measuring cup, which actually gets quite hot in the microwave, so then I also make sure I have an oven mitt to handle the handle of my measuring cup. So I'm literally just putting maybe 3 of the brick cubes in here, and then into the microwave they go. I just keep hitting the 30-second mark until I can see that they're almost all melted, and it usually takes about 3 minutes. Your microwave will, be different. Everybody's is a little bit different. It's gonna smell great in here in just a couple of seconds. Okay, my wax is melted. There's a couple little solid bits in the bottom, but that's okay. They're gonna keep melting. And I am ready to pour. And this is tricky when I'm holding the camera as well, but I basically just pour enough. I do about half in each one of the samples. Okay, so I'm gonna keep doing that until all my wax is poured. I can kind of scrape those little solid bits into the wax so that I don't waste any, and just keep on repeating until I've got enough samples that I need for my customers. This is the fun part, and this is why it makes it easier to move them around when you put them on top of a cookie sheet or something flat like that. So I always think my customers would laugh if they knew that these went into the freezer right with my green beans and frozen waffles, but they do. Push them right on in there and they will be ready to pop out of the molds in about 10 minutes. So I've taken the trays out of my freezer and the samples pop out real nice and easy. I find it's easier if you kind of push the silicone away from the edge of the sample, and this is tricky because I'm just using one hand. I don't have an extra photographer, but you can see they pop right out. They're nice and solid and ready to bag up into little Ziploc baggies, which I get at the dollar store, and then I staple my business card to them and include them in all my orders and hand them to anybody I meet, really. Anybody I know who uses Scentsy, who hasn't tried this scent yet, is going to be getting one of these. I'll have them in my pocket when I go to the school and keep them handy. Hope you found this helpful.